Good morning, everyone. Today we're having another day of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today we are doing a sketch by, and I'm going to try to pronounce it, Ti Kaheiki, I think. But it's Ti is the first name, and the last name is Kaheiki. So I like to spell it if I'm not really sure. But I looked up the spelling, but I didn't find the exact spelling, so I just wanted to try to get it. But anyway, today I thought I was done doing Christmas layouts, but I was looking through my pages and what would work with the sketch, and she's got two 4x6s horizontal. She's got like almost a square up here, a rectangle here, and then a strip here, another paper here, and a strip here. And so I'm gonna be close. Okay, so anyhow, I pulled these pictures out and I thought, oh, I'd like to do those, and I could lay them like that. But when I laid these here, it was like too much of the bright stuff up here and not enough down here. So, and this is from Fort Wayne. They had this Wolf and DeSauer department store that used to have this Santa and his sleigh, and it's like, I forget how many light bulbs is in it, but it's amazing. And they went to tear down a building, and they found it the year that I moved to Fort Wayne. So anyhow, they decided that they were gonna restore it, and they put it on one of the buildings. And this was another piece. It was a wreath that said Merry Christmas on it, and that was also on the building, on the Wolf and DeSauer building, but they put this on another building. So when you go downtown, you see different things. So anyway, I'm gonna use this, and I did start out thinking I would put them over here, and then I ended up deciding I wanted to have it a frame. So I did frame it. These are A Christmas Carol by Graphic 45, and so actually this has got cut aparts on it too, but I think I have 3 of each, so it's like it doesn't bother me to use that, and I really like how this looks. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to be putting this about here and this here. So I will have like the 2 pictures, and then I'll have 1 picture in place of whatever this paper is here. So where's my invisible ruler? Oh, and anybody who usually watches me, you know that I usually have my video up by 6 a.m. because I film it the day before. Well, my video was like 15 minutes long, and I woke up this morning, I got up at 5, and it's like it wasn't even loaded. Well, it had like, I forget what it said, like 26 minutes to go. Well, it never did anything. So, okay, I'm going to be putting this little tab on here. So I think I'm going to bring it over just a little further than, like, I'm not going to put it right in the middle. Maybe about there. So I'm going to figure that's my center. I'll tell you, this thing doesn't look straight to me, but I'm sure it's just my vision. Okay, so I think that's it. And I'll tell you, does it look like it's the same amount of space here as here? I'm just gonna do this and kind of look at my space. I was gonna try to be really fast. Yeah, it looks like it's the same. Okay, so it's just me. And I think that looks like it's probably my spot. The other paper I'm going to use is this with Scrooge running through the town, and the other side looks like this. And I'm just cutting out one row of houses, and then I trimmed it down so it kind of fit in between here. So I need to make sure I have enough space for that. And for the other little piece I'm going to put in here, because I'm going to also put this here. And I think I'll do that before I glue down my pictures. Okay, so I just had this little scrap that was left. So I'm just going to use it because I thought, oh, I liked it better with it. So anytime I can use a little scrap and I like it better, it's just what you do. Okay, and that looks straight. And then the other piece is going to go where it's just on top of it, because to me, Scrooge running through town just looked like he wasn't connected to anything. So I'm just going to put it about like that, because I'm just going to measure it in from, or you know, it looks like it's even here, so I'm going to do that. I love these houses. I was going to put the pictures on top of all of it, but somehow it seemed like it was too much. It seemed like it needed to be divided. So I thought, okay, I'll just cut it out. I love old houses, so it's like it wasn't a stretch to use those. And the color is fabulous. And the pictures are probably, I would say they're 40 years old, because they were 3x5s. Okay, so that looks like a good spot there. So I think if I start them here, put the other one here, it'll be about right. Okay, and I'm going to start it to where it's not right at the 6. I'm going to slide it over a little bit because I'm going to use that tab. And this is Santa on a coach. And then this is just the shot of the downtown standing at one side of the street. So I just think they're fabulous photos. And I've never scrapbooked them, so today's the day. And it's really cold today, so it kind of feels like Christmas. Doesn't feel like Christmas, but it feels like winter. Okay, and I'm gonna put it close to the center, but maybe this way just a little bit, or close to 6.5. Okay. Okay, I think that is straight. I'm just going to double check it here. Okay, that looks good to me. And then the other, so like those two, I actually matted them together. And this one is matted by itself, but I'm going to run it right up next to the other one. And then I took these, they are Heidi Grace designs, and they're rub-ons. I could not find letters that I liked with this that had every letter I needed. And I only need one of each letter, but they were either missing an R, or they were missing a T or an E. So I found those, and I ended up with some other little letter here, and I ended up with an R here, but I kind of scratched some of it off, and I left some of it because I don't care that it looks like there's extra there. They don't look like letters, they just look like it's old. So I was just going to put it here, but I don't want it to cover up the house because I love architecture. So I'm actually going to tuck this in like this, so you still see everything, but that's my title. And I think that's about how I want it tilted. And these were in, I think they were just called postcards. And I'm just going to kind of stick it like that. let it stick out a little bit off the edge. I like being able to show it because I love this little candy cane design in it. I think it's just gorgeous, and I really, really love the house with the French mansard roof. I think it's so cute. Okay, so I have a little, this is from the cardboard, what were they called? Die cuts. I think they're just called die cuts. And this one says greetings. And I want to put this here because this is like, I think there's information here. It was like something just like downtown, and like maybe they put events there. And I'm just gonna, I want to be able to kind of cover that up because it looks so bright, and I'd really rather pay attention to this here because I thought it looked so pretty. So I think I'm just gonna let this overlap here, and then this should overlap that. That should be good. Oh, and I tucked it right underneath the house there. And I took a little Christmas brad that I don't even know where the brads came from, but they were Christmas design. And so I'm sticking those here. I wonder if I should actually put them through. Maybe I should, because I'm afraid it might not stay down otherwise. So I'm gonna do that. Then I've got my little things here. So let me do that. And if you've seen me do this before, I have this little foam piece that I think post earrings came on. It was something my mom gave me. She's like, here, do you need this? It's like, I don't know. But I saved it. So I'm actually lining it up today. And I'm going through several pieces of paper and a photo. So this will hold that down well. So anyway, I had to get up in the morning and try to reload my video, and it wouldn't go. So I waited and waited, talked to AT&T again. We're in the middle of a spot that doesn't really like the internet, except for, you know, it liked it better 6 months ago, and it liked it even better than that 2 years ago. So I don't know what the deal is. Okay, and so I'm just gonna open this up. Maybe if I can get my fingernail in there. Okay, I guess I just didn't do it good enough there. Okay, so I've got that down, and I will stick a little bit of tape there to hold it down, and I'll use some glue later if I need it. And then over here I'm gonna put this, and it just looks like people dancing. I'm sure it was at the party at, who was Scrooge's nephew? Can't think what his name is. I know he has a child named Tiny Tim though. So I'm just gonna stick that right there, because I've just got this big open space anyway on the bottom of my photo, but I didn't want to cut any of it because I thought it looked too cute the way it was. Okay, and this is another one of those brads. It maybe was a Christmas set because it had words. I was thinking that they just came from some random place, but I think they might have been like, I don't know, Echo Park or something. Okay. So I was going to put ribbons in there, and I thought, well, it looks like they need something else, so I thought I'm just going to use brads. Okay, and I'm just going to swing that out of the way and put a little tape there. And then I have the little tab. Well, not, my brain isn't thinking words. I keep wanting to go. My paper clip. It's not a paper clip. Okay. And then I have another bread, and this one looks like a plaid. It's really cute. I don't know if it comes through there. It's a green and black and white plaid. So I'm going to stick that right here. I just needed a few more embellishments than what I was getting in the graphic 45. And I don't have my little needle nose here. I like that. It makes it a little faster, but it's going pretty good. Okay. So it's almost done. I thought I have to work fast because it's like, you know how long it could take me to download. Okay, I've got this little chipboard piece too, and it almost looks like it's recessed because it looks like it's carved out, but I kind of forgot I had it laying here. So I'm going to put that here with this, because you know I need 3, 5, or 7. That where it's in contact with those things, and it is not sticking. So let me try a little more glue. Try that. I might have to put a dimensional underneath there. Yep, probably. Okay. And then I have this little chipboard piece, and this one's got stuff that I need to sand off. I gotta go get a file. I used a Dremel tool on these one day, and I'll tell you, that made quick work of it. And I always have one of those queued up. Okay, so I'm just sanding that off a little bit because it's really bad. Sometimes it doesn't show up, and I didn't even think about it, otherwise I would have had it gone, because, you know, it takes me so long to download 15-minute video. It's like I'm trying to hurry. Okay, so I'm gonna have this up here. It's just another stamp, and I cut out this little thing. It says, "A right good time to you and yours this fair and merry season." So I'm just gonna stick that right here with the chipboard stamp over it, and then it looks like a little wax seal, so I'm just going to stick that on there. So I don't want to overlap the reindeer there. This must have been when Rudolph was really small, because he's not in the photo. So I'm just going to tilt that about there, I think. And then I'm going to put the wax seal on. And I might need a tweezers to put it on so I don't drop it in the middle of just anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to stick that there. And you can see that sticking up, and it probably will unless I put a dimensional underneath it, which I usually do when I'm all done. Okay, and then this is a mother and 2 or 3 kids. I can't tell very good with, because they're very small. I'm just going to overlap that. And then I have some enamel dots, and look at the color. They're perfect. And I actually had them just laying here for something else that I didn't use them for. Okay, I don't even think I'm going to use the big ones, because I've got other things that are similar size. So I'm going to go to the next size. And maybe put 2 here. Oh, that's a little root, but I think I like it over there better. Okay. It was a happy accident. You know, I have those. Okay, I'm gonna put one here. And I'm gonna put one right down here by this little green chipboard piece. And that's definitely gonna need something underneath it. Okay, and then I'm gonna stick a couple up here since I got 3 things already. And if I would have used the big ones, it would have been the same size as my wax seal. I want that here or here. Let's try it there. I think I'm gonna put it over here. Okay. So I think that is it. And then when I go to journal on it, I'll probably just stick it right in here someplace, or maybe kind of tuck it underneath here and run it here. But I love it. So I will have in the drop down menu, it will have a link where you can go and see the other things. And if you want to play along and you don't have a YouTube channel, you can just put your things, you'll see the sketch, and then right underneath there, like you were commenting, that's where you post your picture. So it's super easy if you want to play along. And then there's another one where everybody who's got a video, they link theirs there. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. I will have close-ups at the end, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.